welcome to my channel. My name is Sunny if you didn't know. Today I want to bring you guys a story time. This story is going to be about how I met my boyfriend. We've been together for almost 2 years. I met him in the end of May of 2019, and basically I just want to tell you about the time I had to fight his baby mama. I have a son and he has a daughter. When I first met him, we really kicked it off, and we was inseparable ever since. We was together every day since the first day I met him. He would spend the night over my house. This is my first apartment. I got a roommate. And he damn near moved in with me, you know. So it moved pretty fast and whatnot. But maybe a couple of weeks after we started dating, a few weeks after we started dating, he started making it known that he had a girlfriend, telling everybody he had a girlfriend, you know, letting everybody know about me. So the mother of his child got a whiff of it. Like, she found out that he was in a new relationship, and they haven't been broken up for, I don't know. He moved really fast. To me, I was single for about a year, and he moved really fast. He wasn't single that long. He just I met his daughter when she was, I think, 9 months. Yeah, she was 9 months, and when I met her, and I think they were broken up for about 2 months, maybe 2 months. I don't know. And he moved really fast he jumped right into another relationship. And back then, I was single. I had my first, apartment, my own apartment. I was just living life, and I was living a single life, and I just wanted to have fun. And I found somebody that, I really like, So, one day, he brought his daughter over. I think this is the first, I don't know, the second or the first time I met his daughter. And his baby mama had came over, and she was like, she came over to get her daughter. And I don't know why he gave her my address, or no. I think she found his car, and he told her the complex that I lived in, and I guess she circled the complex and found his car, and she texted him and was like, "I'm outside." He was like, "How you outside?" Because he was supposed to meet her. But she was like, "I'm outside next to your car." So he went outside, and she got to acting all crazy, trying to fight him with the baby, because he got a new girlfriend, and she was just doing too much with the baby. I let it go on for a little minute or whatever, and then when I had to go drop my roommate off, my friend, and to work. So we had to go outside anyway. So when we went outside, I break it up, and he was like, get this girl off me. So I had to break it up. I didn't touch her. I didn't put my hands on her. I just broke it up. He had like a crew neck hoodie on. She ripped his crew neck hoodie, and they doing this with the baby around. So I'm like, let me go out. Let me help. Let me break this up. And hey, you can't do this around here. You can't do this in front of my house. Like, why would you come over here with all that craziness? So I think she got mad. She lived like 30 minutes away from where I was. No, she lived like 40 minutes away from where I lived at the time. We moved now, but she lived that far from me. And she went to go drop the baby off. And I think I had already dropped my friend off to work. So by this time, it was dark outside, and it was about the time that I also had my roommate's son with me, and by that time, it was dark outside, and I look out the window like, babe, your baby mama outside. It's dark this time. Like, she's back. Like, why is she back? Like, she took the baby. Like, she did all that, asked her to leave. So it was time for me to go pick up my friend again, from work. So I go outside, and she's outside. I'm like, okay, it's time for me to go outside. No, I went outside because I felt like he was standing too close to the car. Like, I don't know. He was standing too close to the car, and it looked like she was trying to touch him. And I was like, oh no, she got me messed up. Like, she really has me messed up. So I went outside because it was time for me to go anyway. So I'm like, what are you doing? He seen me come outside. When he seen me, he turned around and walked away from the car and came over to me. I'm like, I gotta go pick up such and such. And why is she here? Like, why is she still here? She can tell her to leave. She need to go. Like, why she keep standing in front of my house? Like, this is not your home. Like, why is she still here? Like, why would you even? But anyway, so she just parked or whatever, and she like, I'm not going nowhere. And then me and him, he got in the car with me. He came with me to go pick her up. So I think she followed us. I don't know, but it was like only a 5-minute drive to my friend's job, and she had to follow us. No, or not, or maybe she just parked. But I picked up my friend, and I had my friend's son in the car, and I had my guy in the car. And when I came back, I asked her to leave, and I asked her nicely. When I came back, she was still in front of my house parked, which set me completely off. I ended up pulling up behind her. Yeah, I ended up pulling up behind her and blocking her in, damn near. Because, like, why'd you still here? She seen that I was behind her, and she took her car and reversed. And I was like the driver's side. It was the driver's side, and then it was she was bagging into the passenger side, and on that side was my friend and her son was sitting in on the passenger side, and my guy, he was in the back of me, sitting in the back seat with her son. So she hit my car, and that just sent me up the roof. It sent me up the roof where I got out my car so fast, ran to her car. She mustn't see me coming because as soon as I got to her window, I decked her. And then she flew, I don't know how, she got into the passenger seat, but I climbed through that window. Like, why you trespassing? Like, why are you coming over my crib? You seen it's a kid in the motherfucking car. Ooh, I'm sorry, I'm cursing this. Excuse me, it's a kid in the car. Like, why would you hit my car? I got a whole child in the car with people in my car. Like, why would you back up and hit my car? I didn't see you. Seen me back up. You seen me back up behind you, and you didn't look behind you. She was saying stuff like, no, I didn't see. I didn't know. And whatever. And I was like, you lying. Like, you lying. You came over here on some crazy stuff. Don't play crazy with me. I got out that car. The reason why I jumped in her car, like in the window, is because her doorknob was broke. Like, I couldn't get in her car through the doorknob. So I went through the window. And when I was like, she was in the passenger seat, I was like in front of her, like she tried to grab my hair, and I had like my puff ball, like my hair in a bun, and she tried to grab my hair. I was like, no, don't do it, because why? Don't grab my hair. Why is you here? Like, why did you come back? Is you crazy? You don't do that to people. You don't do that. You don't come over to somebody's crib. You don't come over somebody's house that you don't know. You don't even know the area. She must thought I was some goofy, because she must thought I was from Indiana, because I'm not. I'm from Chicago, and That don't mean nothing. But anyway, she just was like, she was asking for it though. She came over acting, playing the crazy game, and I had to bring her down some notches. So I got up at that car like, you don't know me. Don't be coming over my crib like you know me, because you don't. You know, that's crazy shit. That's playing crazy. You want come over here and play crazy. So come to find out the next day, she put a police report out on me. She put a police report out on me and had the police come into my house multiple times. I ended up getting arrested and locked up. Got orange jumpsuit and all. Like, I was so ashamed of myself. Like, you don't understand. Like, I'm a grown ass woman. Like, I was ashamed of myself. Do you understand me? Like, I had time to think. Like, I was in a cell. First, I was in a holding cell at the station, and then they took me to the county. Like, I had to get into the outfit and all. At that time I was growing my hair, so my bun was not mine. So at the county, I was like, fuck this, I'm taking off my hair. She wanted me to take my bobby pins out. I wasn't gonna take it out at first because they didn't know, they didn't really pay attention. But I took off my hair and I put my hair in a bag. Somebody said something in the cell, was like, damn, or some shit like that. And I was like, I don't even give. I was mad. I was pissed at myself. Like, what's wrong with you, girl? You could have, or I could have lied a little better. But hey, whatever. So I had to go through the process of court. She even, after the police report, she even came back to my house, and he parked somewhere else. Like, he parked around we had multiple buildings in our complex. He parked somewhere totally different from where I lived, and she came back and sliced his tires. She was harassing me on Facebook. She was messaging me on Facebook, and this man was with me every day. Like, literally. He did have a car, but he didn't really drive like that. He was with me literally every day. He couldn't live with me. His parents, I don't know. That's not neither here nor there. He moved into his new apartment, and she was texting me like, I've been over his crib. I know how it look, and da-da-da. I know. I told him to go sit down with you. I told him to seem like she was still freaking him and stuff like that. And I was just like, well, if it's true, show me the proof. And not even that. If it is, why'd you talk? I don't care. I just been single for a whole year. I don't really care about all that. Like, you know, what was in the dark is gonna come to the light. So I don't really give a fuck about that. I was worried about my happiness, and I was worried about my peace, and I was worried about my life being messed with by some girl I don't even freaking know. So she tried to come in. She was just coming at me crazy, and she was trying to keep the baby from him and all type of shit. Like, and then she was like taking pictures of where I live and shit like that. And so when I made a police report, she tried to sound out, play the victim role, and I just was like, forget it. I don't even want to do all this. It was just a lot going on, and I wasn't even freaking having it. Like, y'all got a whole kid together. Like, I even encouraged him to go talk to her and everything. Like I wasn't going to, because after all the courts and stuff and the whatever, I had to get a lawyer. I had to do a pre-trial agreement, and the pre-trial agreement was I couldn't say nothing to her. I gotta stay out of trouble for a year, which was back October of 2019 up until October 2020. I couldn't speak to her. I couldn't be restraining order type of thing. And I was fine with that. I'm not a troublemaker. I don't get in trouble. I had a clean record. I have a clean record. I was not finna jeopardize it. I'm still not even. I wouldn't even go. We probably. I don't know, but I was just like, we'd probably go pick up my little daughter, his little daughter. We probably go pick the baby up, and that's it. I won't get out the car. I won't none of that. I'm not. That's it. I don't want no conversation, lady. I don't. I was trying to go to school at the time. Like, all this stuff happened. It really, like, it changed man on a lot of things. I'm still kind of depends on the situation. I'm still kind of a firecracker. Like, if I don't like the negative situation, I might handle it. But it's not, to be honest, fighting and all that stuff is not cute, and it's not that serious. I mean, people tempt you, people try you, and stuff like that. You know, I'm still not good with confrontation. Being around bad babs. Like, it doesn't sit well with me. Like, I don't like a bad energy. I don't like, if I'm outside having a good time and somebody is saying something, like somebody is being negative, somebody is coming at me wrong, it's gonna be some consequences. This is gonna be something. It's gonna be an argument, something. Like, I'm not no punk, and if a person is not coming at me, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm quiet. I'm very nice. Like, I'm quiet, and I'm like to myself, and I don't do the drama. So when it comes to me, I'm just like, I'm shocked and appalled. Like, where this drama coming from? Like, that was kiddie shit. That was teenage shit where we was all in them groups and fighting and shit like that, and doing all that high school. I fight all high school. It's not cute no more, and yeah, it's definitely not cute no more. It's just like, I don't understand, but I put myself in that position. It was my fault. I don't blame nobody else, but you know, don't be coming to nobody's crib acting crazy, because that person might be even crazier. You know, I'm not crazy, but I'm just saying, don't be coming to nobody's crib doing all that shit, because you don't know what can happen. People can have guns. People can, you're trespassing. You're coming over to somebody else's, place, and you don't even know these people. Like, don't start no drama. You can't finish. But me and my guy are still together to this day. We don't have those issues. We don't have no cheating issues. We don't have no drama with no other women issues. We don't have none of that. And I'm so happy for that he is all for me, and he changed me. I changed him. I don't know. I'm just living life. And yeah, so that's the end of this story time. I'm going to have some more story times for you. But that's the end of me. You know, don't be taking shit from these bitter baby mamas. Don't be a bitter baby mama, because I'm not one. You shouldn't be one neither. So with that being said, thank you for watching my video. Like, comment, and subscribe.